Hey everybody, first selection here with some Terraria 1.2.4. Just gonna get started right away. Assuming Fishron fights, that took a little bit. Alrighty, so haven't played Terraria in just a couple days. Been playing a little bit of Dark Souls 2 in my downtime. Trying to just, explore the new computer. If you missed the update last episode, I recently got a new computer. So I'm playing around with that. Thinking a lot about plans for this series and plans to kind of buy time and bridge the gap between now and 1.3. We know 1.3 could be out in as little as 6 weeks. It could take much longer. We'll see what the developers say. It could come out tomorrow, I don't know, but I'm thinking June is what the most recent, tea leaves have said. Most recent little hints and quick discussions we've got say June. So 6 weeks for me, that's about, if I'm uploading as much as I'd like to be, that's about, woo! Okay, how do we get out of here? Alright, that wasn't actually so bad. 6 weeks for me, that's about, 20 episodes, maybe somewhere between 12 and 20 episodes of Terraria. Probably doesn't end up being that much, but that's, it probably ends up being about 12. Or at least that's where I'd like it to be, at minimum. So, do I have 12 more episodes of Summoner playthrough left with the current content of the game? That's debatable. My current plans with the Summoner character are to get the Flareon from Fishron, at the very least the Flareon. The Terrorblade just isn't doing enough damage in the moons, nor the Vampire Knives. We're getting somewhere, but the moons are going to be really long and grindy. So the way I'm looking at it is, right now we have a little bit of a problem with the moons, but we don't have any problem with Fishron. Fishron we're handling just fine. So it makes sense to me to keep fighting Fishron until we get the Flareon. Probably won't do any truffle worm farming episodes, because that would just be filler at this point. Honestly, I'm getting to the point where I might fight Fishron off camera, because we've had a lot of episodes that have just been fighting Fishron. Well, I don't know if we've had a lot yet, but depending on our luck, we could end up with a lot of episodes of just fighting Fishron. Another thing that I want from Fishron is obviously the Tempest Staff. I don't know if the Tempest Staff is good enough to where I would stop. Like this is a summoner first, but right now I kind of need more than the Tempest Staff. At least I think I do. I mean, the Tempest Staff might... If I get the Tempest Staff and not the Flareon, I might take a quick break to do some moons, just to kind of see how they go. But I probably don't. I don't know. We'll see. So the next thing after that will be better pumpkin moons. The goal is to get the Necromantic Scroll and the Raven Staff. And after that, we'll try the Frost Moon. Frost Moon I'm pretty bad at, so I'm kind of putting it off. And I'm pretty bad at it, and I don't... Because it's so all or nothing, and because you get so juggled by the Snowflake Men, or... I forget what they're called, the Krygonals, or probably not even close. They're snowflakes. They come out with the Ice Queen. They're really annoying, but those things and the Ice Queen do so much damage that I tend to just be too worried during the got a little dicey. Tend to be just a little bit too worried during the Frost Moon to really enjoy myself. It's still fun, but it's not as much fun as the Pumpkin Moon. It's not as much fun as Fishron or the Twins or some of the other hard mode bosses. So I'm putting the Frost Moon. I'm gonna have to really, you guys will see me backpedal on, not that I'm ever dishonest with you guys, but if we have to do 5 episodes of Frost Moons, I'll try and have as much fun with them as I can. But man, this guy is taking a long time to go down. We have our minions out. We didn't forget this. That's going to be an inside joke that will never make sense to you guys. But I'm like, Luce, we didn't forget to summon our minions this time because I deleted the episode where... Because of sound problems, I deleted the episode where we forgot to summon our minions. I'm probably just like not aiming at them very well. Let's not die now. Yeah, come on. Let's try. There we go. He's dead. Hey, we managed to have an Sharknadoes spawn so late after Fishron dies. It's a good thing that drops don't disappear in this game, because that Sharknado spawned a good minute after he died. No, good few seconds. Too long. Any rate, you probably could tell that I was going for a no-heal Fishron fight. Maybe you couldn't, but yeah, we didn't have to heal during that Fishron fight, which, being a summoner, I think is a pretty good bet. And now we have a Flare on, which means we don't have to do Fishron for a bit. We still kind of do, but we don't have to do Fishron right away. I might keep doing him for this episode just to show off how insane the Flare on is. I don't know if I need the Terrorblade in my hotbar. I'm gonna keep the... You know what? Golden Shower, you're going away for a little bit. I'm not remembering to use you. There's no reason to have you out. Yeah, Flare on. We could go reforge it right now, but I don't think we need to reforge it just this second. I'm gonna go light up this bridge a little bit if we're gonna do this at night. Just a little bit. I don't think we need anything from the werewolves. You know, the Mooncharm's a melee buff, so maybe we do. Not gonna... Do I want to worry about it? I don't know. Having a debate. Fighting werewolves might be something that we don't end up doing much of later, so maybe now's the time. I don't know. Do you drop a decent amount of money? I'll fight a couple of them, maybe. It's not like the night's gonna last forever. We can always... Eventually it'll become day. Then we will lose the option. Having an internal debate with myself about this. Well, we've killed a couple at least, we can say that. Killed a couple werewolves. I don't know why I'm picking up stars. Oh, a pirate map. That's kind of nice. I don't think we... Well, I mean, we still need, like, a discount card and lucky coin and a coin gun. So we need, like... Do we need a pirate staff? No, I think we do have a pirate staff. So we don't need a ton from pirates, but... a little bit. Not seeing a... Yeah, I don't know what the likelihood for moonstones are, though. I know that you can get them in at least a couple... Like, it doesn't take, like, forever killing full... Like, I don't think it can be that rare, because if it was super rare, like, you'd have to wait... A full moon's every 8 nights, so you'd have to wait 8 nights to... You'd have to wait way too long to get a shot at it, if it was, like, really rare. Although banana rings are really rare. But I always get moonstones without trying, so I feel like they just can't be that rare. You know, I will never know if I'm fighting a floating eye, because I just won't. Or whatever the demon eyes, whatever they're called. I just won't see them. Okay, I've had enough of the werewolves. Fighting Fishron now. See how much faster this one goes now. It should go way faster than... Whoa! Can't get hit, though, because we don't have vampire knives. Out. I mean, we still have them out. We still have them in their hotbar, but... Look at how much better that deals with the bubbles. Like, even without any kind of reforge, and a really good reforge on our vampire knives, this is doing Yeah, it's doing a ton more to Fishron. I'm watching his health bar. He is not happy. He's not a happy camper. Not a happy camper. I think he even has, like, more defense in his first phase than he does in his second. It makes me feel good to have this weapon, because yeah, he's already in the second form. That was so early, I almost despawned him from running away. It makes me feel good to... Whoa, losing sight of the bridge a little bit. Yeah, I can even pretty easily kill the Sharknado sharks, which is a thing that I couldn't quite do as easily earlier. This has actually been... I've been pretty good about just not getting hit. Part of it is because Fishron's dealing with... This is dealing with sharks, but... I've been okay about not getting hit this fight. Yeah, and look at how much faster that was. He was down so fast. Probably still have a... Sharknado popped up. He was dead, as far as I'm concerned. We got another flare on, so that means, fortunately it's not a good reforge, so it's not really what we wanted. I was excited for it for some reason. But yeah, I thought it'd be daytime by the time we dropped him, but no. Hurtful's actually not bad, so, I mean, I'll switch to it for now. Like, plus 11 damage on what we were already doing. Yeah, it's day now. I think this we're only 10 minutes into the episode, a little bit over, so I think I might just go for Tempest Staff now that we can get it faster. The nice thing about having this Hurtful Flare-On is that I can sink money into our other Flare-On and not feel, like, bad about it. Like I can sink money into our other Flare-On, and if we get incredibly unlucky, if we get terrible reforges, like, look at how incredibly fast that was. You know, if we get terrible reforges on this Flare-On, at least we can have the Hurtful one. We can even kind of juggle them so that, like, you guys understand that, you know, if we end up in a situation where we have a little bit of protection, we don't have to reforge a weapon that we don't want to reforge, is what I'm saying here. You guys understand. Fought Fishron a lot. I don't know if I definitely haven't fought him more than Plantera, but I might have fought him more than Skeletron Prime at this point. In general, like overall characters. We're just chewing him up. The plus 11 or the plus 11% damage. Yeah, he's already. I have to be careful. I have to remember that he's going to go into that form a lot earlier this time. I have to be careful. Get hit by the sharks. Oh, got hit by the sharks. Sad about that. Whoa! Ended up in the sky. It could still really easily kill me. Yeah, because there's a Sharknado right there. What's that? Another Flare-On. Okay. I get the picture. And a Fishron trophy, that's kind of nice. So now we have Flare-Ons for days. All the Flare-Ons we could ever want. Does any of this have movement speed? I'm tempted to get... I should reforge this Hercules Beetle a little bit, even though it's going to be... material at some point. Yeah. Fishron trophy is nice. Getting also a lot of potions from this. More than we will ever need. That is okay. So one thing I want to talk to you guys about really quickly that is unrelated to Terraria. Normally nothing I will say on this channel will ever be... Well, no, that's not true. Most things I say on this channel will not be political in nature. I am not interested in having a political YouTube channel. This channel is about gaming in Terraria. but I feel like this is especially relevant. If you don't want to hear about politics, put me on mute for the duration of this Fishron fight, and you won't have to hear about it. But if you are interested in some local politics in my area, then leave me on, I guess. So, okay. I live in Baltimore City. For those of you who are watching this video recently, you probably already know what I'm going to be talking about. I'd like to talk a little bit about the death of Freddie Gray. Freddie Gray was a 25-year-old man who suffered injuries either immediately before or during his arrest in Baltimore, and he passed away from those injuries. The exact details of everything are being debated, but you're probably, no matter where you live, you're probably hearing a lot about Baltimore in the news right now. If you watch CNN, you're probably seeing pictures of cars on fire. You're probably seeing Baltimore painted in a very unflattering light. I just want to say on that subject, and I haven't planned this or anything, like I thought I might talk about it if I recorded tonight, but the protests in Baltimore have been overwhelmingly peaceful. On Saturday, there was a 4,000-person demonstration where nothing happened, pretty much. During the event, nothing happened, I should say. Later that day, some police cars were damaged. A couple days later, some police officers had rocks thrown at them by kids. A CVS has been looted. Things have happened. Things have definitely happened, and that's what's getting all the focus, but there have been thousands of people protesting peacefully, and I just want to say that I've lived in many places, and this is the greatest city that I've ever lived in. I've been here 11 years. I love Baltimore. Whatever you hear, whatever you think about what's going on in Baltimore right now, just remember that the people in Baltimore who are protesting and demonstrating are extremely disadvantaged people. They're doing what they see as the best means of communicating their voice. They're doing the best they can do to get social justice in Baltimore. So, you know, if you've never gone to one of the bottom 10% of public schools in the country, if you've never been in that situation, you know, then, you know, please try and withhold judgment for what Baltimore is going through right now, and understand that what people are doing is the best that they can to express a desire for change. So I said I'd only talk about it for the Fishron fight, so I'm done talking about it for now. And getting back to Terraria, just Terraria for the rest of the video. Thank you guys. You know, I understand that some very young people watch this channel, and if, you know, you don't want to hear about stuff like that, I have 90 videos where I've never talked about anything to do with current events, so, and I'll probably do 90 more before I talk about it again. This is, you know, not a usual situation. Thank you for listening, I guess. You know, just appreciate it. And now to talk about I actually got some pretty important drops last fight, and I should have put one of them on like right away. Where's he? Okay, we didn't get him to despawn in the second phase. Oh, it's so tempting to keep talking. I wanted to keep talking about the situation, but I'm not. You know, I'm not gonna. You know, if you want to hear about it, there's great places to learn about it. You can. I'm not gonna give you like the. I know there's young people who watch this channel and watch it because of clean language, so I can't really direct you guys to the places, the venues where I've been getting my information from, because a lot of it's Twitter, a lot of it's got some bad language, but you know, just don't make CNN your one-stop shop. Go other places. Go, you know, look at many articles from many different points of view. Okay, so we've had two drops. We got Razorblade Typhoons both those times, and we got some great reforged Fishron wings. We don't ever have to touch these. Lucky, we're gonna lose some defense, but Lucky is an amazing reforge. A lot of people argue that it's the best one for damage. It kind of depends on, you know. Okay, so it gives us a little bit more critical chance for the Flareon. Gives us 4% more damage or 4% more critical for all of our weapons, which is good. But the other nice thing about Lucky is that this affects traps. So let's say you have a spear trap. If you have a trap that can do critical hits, I think they all can. Maybe not the flame trap, I don't know. But if you have a trap that can do critical hits, the Lucky modifier will increase the chance that those traps do critical damage. Whereas two enemies, that is. Whereas I don't believe that menacing affects traps. So if you're building an AFK farm or something, not that you would have wings on in an AFK farm, but oh my god, this die does not look good with these wings. That's not better. Just put the die away. That still looks really strange. We'll have to find some dye for our wings. Looks really awkward. Blue, maybe? No. We'll figure it out. Yeah, the Fishron wings, having a good reforge on them is really nice. You'll notice how much faster we are. I'm really gonna have to watch my speed when Fishron enters his second main. Sorry, magic term, not second main. When he enters his second phase, I'm gonna have to watch my speed because I can easily run away from him, and I don't want to run away from him on accident. Yeah, he's about... No, he's not. Alright, he's about there. Yeah, he's there. Now he's a little bit faster, and I can pretty much do whatever I want. I don't want to get... I don't have my finger like on left click or anything, or right click or whatever. D, whatever. D. Oh yeah, that's the key in question. I'm not holding that too hard or too often because we just, you know. Why do I? All right, go. Luckily, going in space has not killed me twice now. Twice now, I probably should have died from going in space when I shouldn't have. I'm lucky that I've not been killed by that. Now, where was his drop? Oh my god, virus protection, don't pop up right now. I can't see important things. Hey, more wings! Do they... Alright, they have no reforge. So... Eh. Wings are rare. I might keep those and gift them to someone. Certain people really get a... You know, obviously you can just go make them in T-Edit, but certain people really get a kick out of being gifted items that you actually worked for and earned. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll do something with those. I don't know how... Yeah, so we're at 20 minutes. I'll do one more Fishron, just see what we get. At least one more Fishron. They've been going really fast, so I don't know. Also demonstrate how much faster these wings have made me in the water. You'll notice our vertical ascent almost makes it worth not being on the ground. Like, I think we might be faster in the air. Yeah, like even with our boots going crazy, I think we are faster in the air now. But yeah, watch what happens when I dive into water. Crazy, right? And my Hermes boots, even if I'm not flying, can still run like that. If I tried to demonstrate that without these wings on, I think I would drown. Okay, old wings. Look at the difference. Look at that. I feel like I'm on Home Shopping Network or like the Jewelry Channel now, being like, look at that magnificent difference. Where can I put? I'll just keep that there for now. It honestly doesn't look worse than the undyed wings, which is rare because usually I find undyed wings to be, or usually I find undyed items in general to look way better than their dyed counterparts. I still end up dyeing them because sometimes it's better to look unique than to look the best you can. You gotta have your own style. But yeah, I do like dyeing gear because it's nice to stand out. But usually I find that most of my gear looks best when I don't touch it or do anything to it, which is why I'm not wearing any dye on the... Is he already in the... Wow, he's already in the second phase. This bridge is now way longer than it needs to be. That's okay, though. And we're still running out of it, so it could almost be a little bit longer so that we never have to... So that we never ever have to double back. Let's see if we can kill him before the bridge ends. Yeah. We had to stick on him a little bit, and of course the Sharknado gonna force us past the bridge a little bit. What do we get? Oh, there's his drops. Hey, we got a Tempest Staff. We got everything we wanted. Okay, so now we've got some reforging to do, and unfortunately Fishron drops very little money. I haven't like missed money or anything, he just doesn't drop much. Okay, so let's get out. We're not going to use 2 platinum because these items, they sell for very little, which means they reforge for very little. Okay, so priority 1 is reforging this Tempest Staff, which doesn't have a good modifier. You know, Godly is actually not that good on... It's decent enough. It's the best modifier for the Flare-On, oddly enough. It's decent. We could do better than 14 damage, but that's really good for right now. This also means that if any of you have been annoyed by the sounds of my... my little dudes, you won't have to listen to that for any... Well, I might have them out still, but I think the Tempest Staff is now going to be our minion maker of choice. Okay, so we have some Flare-Ons, which we can reforge. Not too bad. Broken, so we'll keep going. Weak, so we'll keep going. Demonic is, like, really good. I'll see if we can get... I'm gonna guess. So what's Godly do? 15, 5, and 15. They round down if they round down, but... Yeah, 15, 5, and 15, so... We're giving up, what? A little bit of knockback? I almost don't care. I think I'm fine with... I think I'm fine with Demonic. Works for me. Now, what to do with the rest of this stuff? I can sell... I don't need, like, a million Razorblade Typhoons. I'm pretty sure I've got some in chests already. Let's go... Let's pull, like, a Bisnap and go look at the items that are in the chest before we sell things. So we have a Celestial Razorblade Typhoon. I don't know if I'm not in love with the lower speed. Hurtful, Quick, and Keen aren't very good. Let's see, you know what? Just keep. I'll keep most of them. I'll sell the quick one. Why not? Then we'll keep the wings. I'm gonna trash one of them. I'm gonna trash both the masks. I know we already have a mask, and they don't sell for anything, literally. Golden Shower can hang out in here now. Wings will put where they're supposed to go. What else was I deciding? Whether I'm gonna keep all these Flare-Ons? There's no reason to. Yeah, let's not be a pack rat. There's no reason to hoard this much stuff on this character. Goodbye, Flare-Ons. You did well. Goodbye, some potions also. And Frozen Wings go... where? You know, I can do this inventory management off camera. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.